Orestes, son of Agamemnon and Clytemnestra, was born into a family that was destined for tragedy. His father, Agamemnon, was the king of Mycenae and the leader of the Greeks during the Trojan War. But his return home was fraught with danger, as his wife Clytemnestra had taken a lover in his absence. Clytemnestra, driven by anger and resentment, conspired with her lover Aegisthus to kill Agamemnon upon his return, thus avenging the sacrifice of their daughter, Iphigenia, at the hands of Agamemnon. This act of betrayal set the stage for the bloodshed and vengeance that would consume Orestes' life. After the murder of Agamemnon, Orestes was sent into exile to protect him from Clytemnestra's wrath. He grew up far from his homeland, raised by his uncle Stropius, king of Phocis. As Orestes matured, he became tormented by the thought of his father's death and the need for revenge.
The Furies, ancient goddesses of vengeance, haunted his dreams, urging him to avenge his father's murder.
Consumed by the desire for justice, Orestes sought guidance from the oracle at Delphi. The oracle at Delphi confirmed what Orestes had suspected. It was his duty to avenge his father's death. With this divine mandate, Orestes returned to Mycenae, disguised as a stranger to deceive Clytemnestra and Aegisthus. He knew that he would need the support of his sister Electra, who had remained in Mycenae, to carry out his plan. United by their desire for justice, Orestes and Electra devised a plan to lure Clytemnestra and Aegisthus into a trap. Orestes knew that the time for his vengeance had come, and he would not hesitate to spill blood in the name of his father. As the siblings set their plan in motion, they were aware of the consequences that awaited them. The cycle of violence and vengeance was inescapable, and they would be forever changed by their actions. The day of reckoning arrived, and Orestes confronted Clytemnestra and Aegisthus in the palace. In a swift and brutal act, Orestes struck down his mother and her lover, avenging his father's death. But the act of killing his own mother did not come without consequence. The Furies, relentless in their pursuit of justice and retribution, descended upon Orestes, tormenting him with their ceaseless presence. Haunted by guilt and pursued by the Furies, Orestes sought refuge at the temple of Apollo in Delphi. He pleaded for absolution and release from his torment. Apollo, the god of prophecy and music, interceded on his behalf. He claimed that Orestes had acted on his command to avenge his father's death, thus freeing him from the relentless pursuit of the Furies. Orestes was relieved, yet forever scarred by the bloodshed and vengeance that had consumed his life. In the aftermath of his journey, Orestes was left to grapple with the consequences of his actions. He was forever marked as a matricide, condemned by society for his act of killing his own mother. The burden of guilt weighed heavily upon him, and he would spend the rest of his life seeking atonement. Though he had obtained justice for his father, Orestes had paid a steep price for his vengeance. The tragic tale of Orestes serves as a cautionary reminder of the destructive power of revenge. It explores the complex themes of justice, familial bonds, and the cyclical nature of violence. Orestes, torn between his duty to avenge his father and the moral implications of killing his own mother, is a character trapped in the web of fate. His story resonates with audiences to this day, reminding us of the consequences of our actions and the importance of forgiveness.